1977, 78 summer, crowded. There was some commotion outside the pool in the corner. And kind of a hush over the pool, and everyone was focused at the commotion. And someone was holding a bat and was threatening to hit another person. And as everyone was focusing on it, out of nowhere, the football comes, knocks the bat out of the hand, everything's over. And I looked beside me, and Richie said, "How you like that, Clinty?"
Vintage Richie.
No surprise there, right? So everybody has multiple Rich Ingles stories, because when he was around, usually something memorable happened. When Richie was in a room, you knew it. One sentence that has never been said was, "Rich, I didn't know you were here." he just, he brought energy into the room, and he lifted the energy with everyone. And that's why he was such a great locker room guy. He was the best locker room guy, because he kept everything light. Everyone, we all have the stories when he just, everyone's fair game. And it just kept us all loose and kept us all together, kept us close. Richie was confident. There's a fine line between being confident and cocky. Richie kind of stepped over the line a few times. He was a natural leader. There are those that lead by example, just the quiet leaders. He was not that guy. Richie had no filter. Whatever was here came out here. Just around. But that's why he was so genuine and so consistent. His consistency is what made him such a good friend. Is that you always knew you were going to hear whatever he felt, whether he liked it or not. He didn't tell you he wasn't the guy to tell you what you wanted. He was the guy to tell you what you needed.
Right.
And that's what made him a good friend. I'm sorry, I gotta get my glasses. So as his lack of filter made him a great teammate too, because he held everyone accountable, and not always in a nice way. I mean, he would jump you if you weren't doing your job. And he was also that guy, not only make your own team good, he made competitors better too, because you didn't want to lose to Richie.
Right.
And so we all know he was athletically talented, because he told us. But that's not what made Richie great. What I think what his winning edge was he was a fearless competitor. And there's a difference between being a competitor and being a fearless competitor. There are people that are motivated by the fear of failure. I've heard Jerry Rice, arguably the greatest football player, Hall of Fame. He was motivated by the fear of failure. He didn't want to lose. And Richie hated losing, but he wasn't afraid to lose. He put it out there. And when you combine that, the confidence that he had, the athletic ability, and the fearlessness, you're willing to take big risks, and you make big plays, and you have big wins. And that was Richie.
Yeah, man.
And they say, I've heard people say they hate losing more than they enjoy winning. And I know Richie hated losing, but he loved winning more than anybody I know.
Yeah.
And he loved telling you how much he enjoyed beating you, and he just loved to win, and he had fun doing it. But I believe that his motivation and really what he just loved to compete. And obviously, he always wanted to win, but I don't think it was about winning and losing. I think it was about competing, being in that arena at Seton LaSalle. Regis O'Neill, Coach O'Neill then, he would post motivational quotes in our locker room, and one of my favorite ones was a Theodore Roosevelt one, and if you listen to it, it fits Richie to the T. It's far better it is to dare mighty things, to win glorious triumphs, even though checkered by failure, than to rank with those poor spirits that neither enjoy much nor suffer much, because they live in a great twilight that knows neither victory nor defeat. It's about being in the game, and that's Richie. It's about being competitive. It's about getting your nose bloody, and that's where Richie was at his best. He was competing and being in the game. So, I loved Richie, and he was just one of a kind, as we all know.